The weather is constantly changing here in Montana, and for those less fortunate, stranded, or homeless, it can mean the difference between life and death. Hypothermia-related deaths in Montana is 5 times higher than the national average.
So we run a cold weather drop-in. It's like under 32 degrees without the wind, without any precipitation, and then it's like 35 with precipitation. So we're open from 5:30 to 9:30 as long as we have 3 volunteers per shift. There's 2 shifts.
Volunteers keep the place open and welcome for those needing to get warm and out of the elements.
So this is amazing. On Monday nights we have the volunteers from UP come in. So that's one of our solid volunteer groups. We have a lot of people from Turo to come in and volunteer. And then just a lot of community members that come in. But Mondays are a special UP day, and so you can see lots of activity.
When we found out that they were serving food here and volunteers were needed, I was like, well, that's something that I could do to go help and make sure everyone's bellies are full if they're going to be cold.
Housed Great Falls opened a cold weather drop-in center. So when temperatures get below freezing, the center is open to our community.
We've had about 50 people a couple times the last couple weeks, so I'm sure tonight will be very busy, and I'm glad there's a lot of people here to help out.
Well, the United Methodist Church opens up their space for a cold weather drop-in during these cold days here in Great Falls. An opportunity for folks to get off the street for 4 hours, get a good food, homemade food, hot food, and an opportunity to warm up before they have to go back out in the elements.
We do lose a couple people a year for exposure. Last year we didn't lose anyone for exposure, so hopefully this year we'll do the same.
The weather here in Montana is no joke. With one of the highest rates of hypothermia-related deaths in the United States, this cold weather drop-in center is saving lives in our community. In Great Falls, I'm Paul Sanchez for MTN News.